You will never get hired as a UX UI designer if you keep doing this. Hey guys, my name is Balint. I'm teaching designers how to get hired as fast as possible, even without much experience. I'm designing 5 years ago, and I've been working for enterprise companies, startup companies, and now I'm teaching designers the same thing, how to find good quality jobs. Many of you fall into this pitfall where you are just keep remaking your portfolio over and over, and you're being really perfectionist, and you are just delaying and procrastinating applying for jobs. While in reality, you know that your portfolio is already done, deep down you have this fear that your portfolio and work and yourself is not good enough. Therefore, you are not going to start applying. Therefore, you are going to back making your portfolio because you feel like you still have to learn something, you still have to finish that new course, you still have to watch that video, you still have to perfect the copy of your case study, you still have to be better at UI design, research. All of these things are important, although these things not getting you closer to getting hired. The thing which going to get you hired is creating one simple portfolio with showing 3 pieces of your best projects. Inside the case studies, it would make it really simple and really easy to understand for anyone what your project is about, how were you going through the design thinking process, what were the different steps which you were following in order to get to the solution, how did you solve that problem. And then at the end you would show really awesome, really cool, fancy designs. Okay? It's nothing more than that. Most of you either overdoing it or just doing completely different stuff. Once you have this simple case study, you would have 3 of these in your portfolio, right? Then you can start applying. And this is also the part where most of you going to just fall out because you are getting rejection emails after another, which is fine. This is completely normal, even for senior designers. And not even just today, it was the same like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Rejections in the UX UI design industry is normal and expected, and should be expected. It's going to be unmotivating, demoralizing. You're going to question yourself if you are good enough. I get that. I've been there. I feel that way as well. On the other hand, this is not something which should stop you, because this is the reality of now getting hired. You have to apply many times. Normally we would say 40 job application would get you to 1 interview, and on average you were gonna need 10 interviews to land 1 job, right? But you're never going to get there if you never start to apply for jobs. You're never going to get there if you keep going back to do something completely different when you get that rejection email. You're never going to get there if you keep remaking your portfolio and not taking the real actions. So the question here is not if you can do it. The question here is if you are taking the right actions, even when it seems like it's not the right step to take. If you have any questions, maybe you want to get in touch with me personally, you can join our group, link down below, where we are having workshops where I'm teaching all of these matters. And I'm going to try to help you as much as I possibly can to get you hired as fast as possibly can. If you have any topics or questions which you want me to cover, leave some comments down there so I can make some videos on that one as well.